pancake mix. Stir it up. If it's too watery, you want to add a little more mix to it. Not too much, just enough to thicken it up a little bit. Depends on the type of pancakes you want. If you want, a more fluffier pancake, you want the batter to be a little thicker to make a fluffier pancake. If you don't want it as fluffy, then you can kind of have it a little bit watery. Not watery, but just a little less dense. Once you get it to a point, what I like to do is when I'm adding my mix together, I like to use milk rather than water. I feel like it makes it a little bit more thicker and dense pancake. So I add the milk to it. For the almond milk, as you can see, Almond Breeze, reduced sugar. And then what I do is I'm a big cinnamon fanatic. So what I do is I take some ground cinnamon and add it just, to add a little flavor to it. So there you go, I got the cinnamon. Add the cinnamon to it. Stir it up. Cinnamon is good. Good ingredient. Good for regulating that blood flow. So I like to add it to a lot of my pancakes on a regular basis. Alright. Stir that up. Add a hint of syrup to my batter, sweeten it up a little bit. Give it that little syrupy flavor inside the pancake as well as outside. All right, now we're almost ready to apply it to the burner. That burner right here, hot plate, whatever you want to call it. I'd rather cook on this than the stove. It kind of creates less of a mess, in my opinion. All right, I turned it on about 300. Probably end up turning it down once it starts cooking, just to get it nice and prepped. Already. All right. Stir it up some more. In case there's some little unsettled, unstirred pockets of pancake mix in there. And then I want to get my butter spray so I can, you always want to use that so your pancake cooks a little better. It doesn't get stuck to whatever surface it's on. Stir the batter, just make sure everything is nice and stirred up. Nice and stirred up. Sometimes you want to look, if you're stirring it up, you want to look and make sure there's no little pockets of mix stuck anywhere, because when you pour it out, you'll get that clump of powder and you'll be like, oh no. So Stir it up. Surface is getting pretty hot, which is good. And you want to hit it with some spray. Don't get crazy with it where it's running, but you just want to hit it with a nice layer. Cool. Now you can go ahead and pour. Some people will have an actual cup where it has the pour tip on it, but I mean, I go halfway gutter with it and just use the plastic Tupperware bowl. And I'm gonna make little circles out of it. You can see. I'm not gonna make real big pancakes, real small ones to make it easy for me to flip. It's heated pretty good. I'm probably gonna turn her down. Turn it down to about 275. I don't want to burn too quick. I want to be nice and golden brown, but I don't want it to turn on me. There it is. So we got 7 pancakes, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So let them sit for a minute, and then we'll watch them we'll see small little air pocket bubbles coming from them. You want to wash the edges. Don't want to flip too soon. Flip too soon, it'll break up, but we want to flip at a nice position where we can look at the pancake and tell, okay, it's cooked on the bottom. She'll start to round itself. You notice on the edges of it, kind of solidifies itself. See the little bubbles of air coming through the pancake. And I think we're ready to start flipping. All right. So we'll start here. And when we flip it, we want to make sure you don't gently go under the pancake. You want to kind of have a little quick force, but also be subtle with it. So it's a technique that you gather over a period of time of making pancakes, but you want to make sure the spatula is flat, quick, but also underneath the pancake. So right there, flip, 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 flip. So all 9 are flipped. And again, when you put the spray down, if you get a nice layer of spray, you scoop under to flip it, it'll be a lot smoother. If you're not using any spray, you have to really be fast and harsh on getting underneath that pancake. But if you put enough spray on it, then you can it'll be like slip and slide. Like you jousting out here on these pancakes. So let them sit for a little bit. They're getting ready to be done any moment now. Pretty easy, pretty harmless. Probably one of the first things I ever learned how to cook was a pancake. It was fairly simple. And now we're gonna get ready to go for the eggs. All right, that's the segment with the pancakes. We're gonna move on to the eggs in just a moment. Don't change that dial. All right, we're back. And now we're making egg sandwiches. The ultimate Turner.
Now we'll get burned.
So we have 3 eggs here. We're gonna take the yolks out of them. I don't normally eat yolks in my eggs because the yolks they're good for you. There's a lot of protein in them, but they also kind of heighten that cholesterol. You don't want cholesterol. I think that's fat in your blood, and you want to limit that, keep that to a minimum. So what I typically do is take the eggs, as I put 3 of them in a bowl. You see them, and I'll take the yolks. It's a little strategic little thing I do, and wait till all the pretty much the white part falls off. And I just throw it down in the incinerator. Let that fall off. Oh, it fell off a little bit. Let that come off. Yep. And boom. And now I have just the whitings of it, which is still pretty good for you. I just prefer them just to, there's no issues, but I want to keep that cholesterol as low as I can, especially getting into my later 30s. So now it's time to season it up. I threw a little parsley flakes in it like this, do my eggs right. Put a little pepper in there. A little pepper. Throw my turmeric in there. Turmeric is also good to use. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. So, rather than popping that ibuprofen, put a little turmeric in your food and you're good to go. All right. So we do that, we stir that up. And now I'm gonna switch it up on them. Throw my secret ingredient. Y'all probably wonder what that is. It's a little Cajun seasoning. Like Cajun seasoning in the eggs. I know it's weird, but it be hitting though. I ain't put a whole lot in there. I don't want to do much, but do a little something. Cajun seasoning. Real good. Got our pepper in there. Got our parsley flakes. Got a little Cajun seasoning. Like to spice it up, different taste. Not typical, just salt and eggs and pepper. So, all right. So we have, as you can see, we have our Eggos, our Legos. Lego my Eggo. You have that here with the cheese on top. I'm using the Sargento Ultra Thin Colby Jack. Solid. Go get yourself some Sargento. You ain't got it. So now we're ready to begin making the egg sandwiches. Turner McGriddle egg sandwiches. All right. So now what we'll do here is take what we're taking out the yolk. We just have the whiting. Stir that up real good. One more good time. All right. Now we're gonna pour that. We're gonna spray first. We want to spray. We always want to layer it before we throw anything on it. Boom, boom. All right, and now we will pour our eggs on it. Pour it in a little line. All right, keep it. Copacetic is moving. It's moving around like a blob, y'all. I remember the blob. It's moving around like the blob. It's old movie. I think that's a movie back in the 60s or something. 71 of them, but all right. So you see that spread on that? We got that spread all across. And now what I like to do is, while it's sitting there doing its thing, I'm gonna hit it with some Sargento again. This is the 4-state cheddar, shredded natural Wisconsin sharp, New York sharp, California mild, and Vermont sharp cheddar cheese. Shout out to all 4 of them states. Boom, throw that cheese on it. We don't need a whole lot because we got cheese on the sandwich, but cheese, hey, you ain't never got enough cheese, y'all. Come on now. Alright, so we good. We don't want to flip it too soon. What I'm gonna do is pretty much take one side, collapse it on the other, and then, let that cheese be on the inside, just doing this thing right here. Melting down like this. So we're gonna give that a second, flip the half over, and then we're gonna put it on our 2 sandwiches. I might have to make it. You know what? I might do a burrito for a third one, because we might have room for a third, y'all. Might have room for a third while you playing. Huh? What's up, bub?
Where was Sanaya at?
So now I went to school age, man. Nope, by herself. All right, y'all. So we back. We back at it. We back at it. All right, I'm about to flip it like I told you. Go ahead and flip the egg.
Why did she walk by herself? Why did she walk by herself?
So we flipping the eggs. As you see, I turned that one half over to the other half. All right. It's cooking pretty good. Cooking pretty good. Turn it up a little notch. And this will break down into, I'm gonna try to make this into 3 different sandwiches. Okay, let's flip that over. Grab it, flip it. Oh, left a little bit of remnants from the flip we got. Alright, so I'm gonna let that sit and marinate for a minute. Let that sit and marinate for a minute. We're gonna go to commercial. Don't change that dial. We back from commercial, y'all. All right, so now our egg is cooking pretty good. Flip it over, cook on good on both sides. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start divvying it up for the sandwich size. So cut it nice and even, a nice little square, so it fits right on my sandwich. Boom, there goes one. And then we're gonna look at making another one. Okay. There's another one. We're gonna take the top of that. Now we have 2 sandwiches.
Did I watch Crazy Things?
Go ahead, bud. All right, y'all. Now, so there we got the sandwiches. Okay. So, got the sandwiches. When we placed the egg on them, there was cheese on both sides of the Eggo. And we're going to place it on the hot plate so that our cheese can melt to the egg and the sandwich. Now we have, again, I told y'all I was going to leave y'all to make a third sandwich or burrito. Just to show you how the burritos normally go. Take I would say this is about a 8-inch in diameter burrito. I'm gonna take a little bit off the edge so it's not too much breading, because sometimes if you don't have enough egg, then you're biting into nothing but flour itself. The flour tortilla, I should say, itself. So we made it a little smaller in diameter so that when you bite into it, you taste more egg rather than flour. Take this Argento cheese from the 4 states that we talked about: Vermont, California, Wisconsin, and New York, Vermont, Wisconsin, and California. So